Welcome back to my channel. On today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to make a trade rack. So with that being said, you'd go ahead to get your HD wood. So you could either use a plain wood or an HD wood. So you could preferably get this from a carpenter, or you could get it from where they're selling woods. So this is my HD wood. It comes in a plain form, which is basically this for mine. Now moving on, I'm going to be flipping it to the right hand side. So where you're seeing now, what you're seeing now is the back part of it. So this is the front part of it, of which, as at the time of making this video, I've already started nailing my nails to my HD wood. So now I'm going to be taking you through the process of how I arrived at this point. So now you're going to grab your HD wood. So basically you're going to be using your wood of any width or any length. So as you can see, mine is longer on the length as compared to the width. So my length is longer and my width is shorter. However, you can work with any wood of any measurement at all. So you could either get this, like I said, from your carpenter, or you could get this directly from where they are selling woods. However, what I did was, at this point, I came down by 3 inches, which will serve as my starting point. So basically, this is the upside, which would be the hanging part of my trade rack. So I came in at that point and I made a dot. And from that dotted point, I came in further by 2 inches. So like I said, at that point, you'll be coming in by 2 inches. You'd go ahead to mark it down with your pencil. And you go in further again from that same dot by another 2 inches, and you're going to be taking it all the way down to that point. So it all depends on the distance of your HD wood or your plain wood. So basically play around with this. You're going to be using the width of 2 inches. Now, speaking of the distance for your depth, so basically I'm going to be using this shoe rack for both my big trades and small trades. So for the sake of the bigger trade, for my length, I'm going to be keeping a distance of that same value or even more than that value. So basically play around with this. So for mine, placing my tape again from the point we initially marked, we're going to be taking in 2 inches all the way down. So 2 inches as your width and 2 inches as your depth. So basically from that point again, we came in by 2 inches like I initially said. And again, from that point again, would come in further by 2 inches rather. And now again 2 inches, and we'll be taking that measurement all the way down. So basically this was how we arrived at this. So with that being said, like I said, for your length, you could use that same distance of 2 inches or more than that 2 inches. So it all depends on your preference at this point. There is no standard measurement for this. So with that being said, I'll go ahead to grab my pack of nails. So I've gotten a nail inches of about 4 to 4.5 inches. So basically you can either use the longer or the shorter one. However, I would prefer the longer one so that it can accommodate my trade perfectly. And now we've gone ahead to get this hanger. This hanger is being sold for about 200 naira. You'd go ahead to get it, and this would help us hang it on our wall. So this was basically what we did at this point. I've gone ahead to screw it to the wrong side of my HD wood. So take note, you're going to be screwing this hanger on the wrong side of your HD wood, which is basically what we did. So like I said initially, we're going to grab our nail, and now we'd go in with our hammer. And at that point that we initially marked out, we're going to be nailing it to that point on our HD wood. So basically, this is what you're going to be doing. So now we'd go ahead to take this outside while I take you through the process. So this is our HD wood. Like I said, you're going to be grabbing your nail with your hammer. And at that point that you marked, you're going to be placing your nail exactly on that spot. And you're going to be nailing it into your HD wood. So this is what I've gone ahead to do. Do go ahead to replicate same. So I'll be repeating the same process for all the parts of our HD wood. So at this point, just watch and see what I'm doing, and do go ahead, like I said, to replicate same. It is very, very simple. So if you've watched this video to this point, it certainly means that you're getting value for your time. So as your way of encouraging us, do kindly hit on the subscription button, like, share, and follow this channel for more related content. So at this point, I've gone ahead to, fix our nail, and basically I'm touching all our nails to be sure that it is hardly and strongly fixed so that our nails wouldn't fall off. So voila, our trade rack is ready. So you can see how perfect this is coming out. You could see the consistency, how it aligns on both points, both on the length and the width. So this is basically what you'd come up with, or you'd come out with as your end result. So now flipping our trade rack to the back pattern, you could see how beautiful and how neat this point is, though we have some little ruches at the back. So this right here is the reason you need to pay attention while you're attaching your nails to your HD wood. Both the front and the back side must come out as clean as possible. So at this point, you go ahead to grab your hanger for your trade rack, and now at the wrong side of your HD wood, you're going to be attaching it on that point or at that point. So basically, this is what we did at this point. I've already attached mine. At this point, this is what you go ahead to do on yours or for yours. So with that being said, you can see how beautiful this is. So now you'd go ahead to determine where you'd be fixing this or where you'd be hanging this on your wall. So for mine, I'll be hanging it at this point. So this is it. You'd go ahead to grab your nail with your hammer. Go ahead to fix your nail on your wall. So basically, this is what I'm doing. I've gone ahead to, pierce the wall with my nail and ensure that it is very strong so that I can carry the weight of your trade rack. So like you're seeing here, I've gone ahead to nail it over and over again to ensure that my nail is well fixed and strongly fixed on the wall. So now grabbing back my trade rack rather, you could see that point that we fixed our hanger. This is basically why you needed to get this hanger and fixed it on the wrong side of your HD wood. So at the point where you fixed your nail on your wall, you're going to be hanging it on that point. So this is basically it. And voila, your trade rack is ready. So I've gone ahead to arrange my trade on my trade rack. You could see how beautiful this is. Look at the accuracy, the alignment, the consistency. This is very, very beautiful. And this is certainly what you'd come out with as your end result. Thank you, and see you on my next video. Bye.